friends, today I have a video of my pantry. We're not gonna have any recipe today. I want you guys to see how it is to navigate into a Latin kitchen, how it is our pantries, and like I said, I'm Puerto Rican, but a lot of Hispanics, we don't eat only rice and beans or maybe tacos or um, whatever our culture is. We're very we very creative when it's about what we have available in the supermarket, especially if we are in different countries. Like if we are in Europe, we have to adapt to whatever is available in those supermarkets. And here in America, not all the states have the ability to have a lot of our products, but we always like very creative. And I don't wanna like give promotion to Amazon, but now that we have Amazon, I mean, we can always find a lot of our products through the internet. So but let me show you this way you guys can see that we are very into food. That's true. We love eating. I have to admit, I love eating. And you will be surprised about my pantry because the way I was raised when I was a little girl, I was born here in America, but in New York, but I was like raised in Puerto Rico. And you guys know that in Puerto Rico, we get a lot of hurricanes, tropical storms, and all that stuff. So since I was a little girl, I learned from my grandmother to always have food in reserve just in case something happened. So that's our mentality. I don't know. I think a lot of Puerto Ricans are just like us. Not. I'm talking about the ones raised here. I don't know if they're the same as the one in the island, but that's how we think. Around certain months, we usually always prepare for anything that happen. And it's always good to have a well-prepared pantry because you never know. One day you can just lose your job, and at least that's one headache that you have to worry about. Okay, so and not necessarily that. I mean, sometimes not only lose your job, it could be you get sick and you live alone and you don't have nobody else to do your grocery for you. I mean, I know they have a lot of services in big cities, but what about the small cities or maybe other states? So that's why I mean it's always like good to have everything in hand, and it's always good to have everything in hand. I mean, you don't want to start like a recipe and then at the last minute you're just like, oh my god, I don't have that ingredient, so I have to stop everything and then run to the supermarket. That maybe it's not going to be like us in here in New York, that we have the supermarkets or bodegas right like a block away. Sometimes you just have to drive a little further just to get the ingredients. And sometimes when you get there to the supermarket, maybe they don't even have it. Or maybe if it's a Latin ingredient, you have to wait for Amazon to bring the product to you. So it's always good to have everything in hand. So let's start again. Let me show you the pantries, and please don't judge me. I love eating. So, and it's only me and my mother, but that's how it is. That's how it is, and we love food. Okay, so let's go, friends. This is how my pantry looks. Consists in 4 shelves. Okay, and the first one what I have is tomato sauce, tomato paste. We have some vinegars, olive oil, salt, chicken bouillon, and then we have the sazon with annatto and without annatto. We have beans. We have salad and veggie seasoning from Goya. That's a really good brand that you can always use to season veggies. And we always have on hand ham bouillon, just in case if we run out of like fresh ham from the meat market. so we always have it. And these are the cereals that I usually like eat, just because the other ones has a lot of sugar added, so this has less sugar. So this is mainly what I have. And then in the second shelf we have seasonings, we have taco sauce, we have peanut butter, maraschino cherries, we have yeast for when I do bread, taco seasoning for when I do the meat for the tacos. We have salad dressing, Parmesan cheese, more seasonings, more salsa. We have honey, and then we have maple syrup over here because I only use maple syrup for my pancakes. The other ones are those are really bad. That's artificial flavor, so I don't go for that. And molasses and stuff like that. And we have ketchup, relish behind over there. And this is only what I have for Goya products. We usually, you see, you guys think that my whole pantry, when I was gonna open the pantry, was gonna be all Goya products from the bottom to the top. No, no, no. No, that's not how it is. At least in my kitchen, it's not like that. But we have corned beef, we have fancy pimentos, we have sofrito, and we have recaito. Why I have it? I have it just on hand, just in case if I run out of the sofrito that I do. So that's why you guys see a lot of the olives, because this is to make a batch for like 2 to 3 months. And so if I run out and I don't have the time to make the sofrito right away, so I use whatever I have on hand. And this is the same brand. This is just different brand. This is the Libby brand. This is the Goya brand. Honestly, if you go for corned beef, the other brands, they're not that good. Usually Libby's and Goya is really good. And my mother, she always have on hand pasta, but we call it fideos. This is just made for soups. You will see it in the Goya aisle or the Latino aisle. It's a mentality for my mother, because she thinks that, oh, there's no other pasta to make soup but that one. But I don't know, that's in her mind. That's how it is when they are already obsessed in one brand, so in one product in specific, so they don't even want to try something else different. Okay, so let's go to the next one. In the next shelf I have Vienna sausage. We use it for rice, and we use it for breakfast, and we use it for other recipes. This one over here is potted meat. Is like ham in the spreadable way, and we use it to make dips, and we make it to make sandwiches and stuff like that. And then we have over here, we have spam. We're very into spam too. We use it to make rices. We use it to make I don't know, we do like a sauce, and we just make it like if it was like I don't know, like chicken or beef or whatever. We make it into a sauce, and we just put it over rice, and you have a quick, very frugal meal. We have, let me see over here. Oh, we have more seasonings. I have pickles for burgers. We have more taco sauce. We're very into cheese whiz, because we do spreads, and we do dips, and we do recipes with that. I have behind that, we have more spaghetti sauce. We're very into mayonnaise. I have curry always on hand, because in my family we have some Jamaicans, and my daughter, she loves Jamaican food. We have soups. We have veggies. We have usually corn, sweet peas, and string beans. We have always tuna on hand. That's cream of chicken, clams, and pink salmon. We always, especially now that is, we are in March and soon it's gonna be Lent. So just to avoid eating meat, so we always do like salmon in different ways, or we eat a lot of tuna and fish and stuff like that. The last one that I have here, we have we call it dulce de papaya. That is papaya slice. Is really like cured in a sugar syrup, and it's very sweet. If you're not into sweet stuff, yes, this is very sweet. Now, how we eat it, we put it in the refrigerator, make it really cold, and then put like a cheese slice, like American cheese slice, and the salty with the sweet. It balanced the dessert. That is really, this is more like for dessert, for a little something sweet after meals. So yeah, so this is really good. But like I said, if you are into a lot of the sugary stuff, but just try it with a piece of cheese and you will love it. It's very good, very tasty. You can even put this over vanilla ice cream too. That's a good tip. And then we have some fruit slice like in syrup. We have the Demi Moore, how you call that, beef stew. I have some dry milk for when I do recipes. Yes, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, we are into Ritz cracker, and we are a lot into sweet condensed milk or evaporated milk, coconut cream. Yes, cream of coconut, better that, and coconut milk right here for when we do different recipes. And over here I have a mess. I know I have a mess, and I will go into detail. Now I can show you what I have like in that little basket. Now in this basket that I have here, I have a mess. I know. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I have from the Soda Stream, I have some of these concentrated soda to make soda. And let me see what else I have. Okay, so usually what I keep here is walnuts. I have some couscous, quinoa. Oh, I have some hibiscus flour, so to make agua de Jamaica. It's very tasty, very good. So this is really good. You just have to boil it and then let it sit for a few minutes, and then you make a nice juice that is very good for you. Okay. I have chia seeds for when I do chia pudding. I have quinoa. I have different condiments over here, like taco seasoning, dressings, gravy. Oh, I have over here for when I run out of buttermilk. I usually have this powdered buttermilk to make at the moment. I have dry fruits for when I do like breakfast or any dessert. Cranberries, apricots. I have granola for my yogurt. I have pistachio. And over here I have some pasta and some mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes. So for like something quick to eat. And over here I have, let me see what else. Oh, these are walnuts. Yeah, oh, pecans. And over here I have from the Goya brand, I have cornmeal. Why I have this one and I don't get any other one, besides that my mother believe that this one is more fine than the one that you buy in the supermarket. So, you know, we have this brand over here, and usually this one I use it for when I do corn muffins and stuff like that, for my daughter or for me, or cornbread. But like if you want to do like a quick breakfast, that this one is usually a lot of Puerto Ricans, we do have always on hand cornmeal. We do it on the sweet side, and we can do it on the salty side for breakfast. And I don't know, in the Caribbean, Caribbean people, they use cornmeal with coconut milk and like spices and stuff, and it's very tasty too. So this is basically what I have in the last shelf. Now, besides this shelf that I show you guys, okay, all the way to the top, I do have a second one of the same, but with different ones, different products, okay? So let's go to the next one. This is my second one. It's the same exact replica of my first pantry. So I have two of them. So same thing, is four shelves. And more or less, I'm gonna give you like a little tour. So usually what you guys see, I have a lot of like taco all de paso. I have some aluminum foil, plastic wrap, and all that stuff. I have some macaroni and cheese. We have rice cakes. We have, let me see if I can see over here. We have breadcrumbs, plain. We have the Italian seasoning, and then we have panko is right behind. I have some something for the ice cream. We have pastas. We have more pasta here. I have flour for when I do cakes. So I'm already stocking everything. This way you guys, I can start like doing recipes for you guys. But yes, if you ask me why it has to be that one, because that's a really good brand. King Arthur is the best. So if you want to go for flour that is going to give you like a really good tasty dessert, go for that one. I'm sorry, I have to say it. That's the best one. And like I said, I mean, you guys saw my recipe before about what I use with potato starch and stuff. And basically this is, yeah, this is a little bit of I don't know, this is like frosting on hand for when I do something quick. Yes, we are sorry about my clock. It's already saying that it's already I guess 4 o'clock. But we are a lot into this type of cookies. My mother loves it. It's Maria cookies, and you can do recipes with this as a crust for cheesecakes and different desserts. These are really good, very tasty. On the second shelf, okay, like over here, I have a lot of gelatin, and the gelatin with flavor. Why? Because sometimes when you're sick and you don't feel like eating anything like heavy, or I don't know, a quick maybe dessert is always good. These are the, let me see what else. Let me see if I can see. We have custard. I have chocolate custard and vanilla custard. I don't know if you guys can see it over here. Sorry about it. Well, this is yellow, but I have vanilla custard. I think it's this one over here. So all the way, oh, right here. I think right here. Sorry, vanilla custard, because it's always good to have it on hand for when you do cakes and you want to put like a filling. That's a really good custard to put in a cake. I have some quick how you call it, cake mixture, the instant one. So some pasta for when I do Chinese style lo mein or whatever. I have couscous for when I do couscous because my daughter likes it. I have pancakes. These are my favorite ones. What else I have? Oh, I like tea, so I always go for chamomile or green tea or regular black tea. I have raisins for when we do recipes, especially for Christmas or any other one when you feel like eating like something like, I don't know, bread with raisins, or other recipes that we do with raisins in the Caribbean. So even though it's not gonna be Christmas, I would promise you I will do the recipes that contains raisins. This is what you guys can see. This is my stack of chocolate chips for when I do cakes. We always have flour tortilla for a quick lunch, or like if you feel like eating like a snack like at night and you don't feel like eating. But basically that's that. Oh, I think I have all the way over here some cake flour. I have that. And let me see over here, I have malted milk for when I do a cake that you guys, I don't know, maybe later on I will make it for you guys that use that. I have more tea. I have, oh, this one is my favorite one. I get it from Amazon, but it's matcha latte. It's the same one, same flavor, same everything as the one that you guys can get from Starbucks. It's really, really good. I love it. And then over here I have these are the instant instant oatmeal with I think it's maple flavor. And then I have over here, we have the cream of wheat. We have this one is the Irish oatmeal. This is so good. This one is very good, very, very good. I have some coffees over here, more green tea, and I think I have that coffee and decaf coffee because not only because we use it, but because I do it with recipes for cakes and stuff, that I always need like a espresso coffee, instant coffee for enhance like a chocolate flavor recipe. These are some decorations for cakes and stuff. And I have over here, we have some cake fillings. This is guava and pineapple. Usually we do those two mostly in the Caribbean. In Puerto Rico we are more into that. And then if I have to like I said, if I have to make like a filling in for, I don't know, Bavarian cream or vanilla custard, so what I do is, like I said before, I use that if I don't have anything else on hand. I use sweet and low, and the rest is just different type of pastas that we have. I mean, we are very into pasta as well as like Italians. So yeah, we do a lot of recipes with pasta. We're very creative with pastas. And over here we have some more bread flour and stuff like that. I have a lot of powdered sugar all the way in the back, and a little bit over here for when I do cakes. And this is just a quick frosting for when I do like one of those instant cakes. This is more like cake flour, because I do cakes and cookies and whatever I have for recipes. I always need maybe like a vegetable shortening with flavor and without flavor, brown sugar and light sugar, and the regular oats for, I don't know, cookies or breakfast, anything like that. We have more quinoa. And what else? Oh, and this one is how I like to eat my oatmeal. I know it comes in oats, but usually I grind it and then I make it into a powder. This way my oatmeal can be creamy. Maybe I will do a video on that. This way you guys can see how it turned to be the consistency of the oatmeal. Very creamy, very good for little kids, because we do the oatmeal very different from usually the way they soak the oatmeal from the night before, and then they just let it like soak it into the night, and the next day they put fruits and stuff. Well, we don't eat it like that. Very, very different of the way we eat stuff. Okay, so but basically this is the tour for my two pantries. the pantry is because we have to improvise. I just have that little space in between doors, so we closed one door and then we made it into a rack for spices and stuff because I'm running out of space. But you guys can see more or less the products that I have on hand. Okay, more or less I have spices and crazy stuff. Yeah, more or less this is what I have. And let me see what else. This is for baking, and I have a little bit of I don't know if you guys can see, a little bit of liquors over here for when I do cakes and stuff. And when I do Chinese food, I have some sweet cooking sake and stuff like that. Okay, so more or less that's it. And then I have my spice, like a little rack of spices, and of course my flavor syrup for iced coffee. Of course, this is my rack that I have on the wall with spices. Okay, more or less you guys can see what I have. So I try to work it on the best of my ability to have everything on hand. Okay, you guys can see it. I know it's a lot. It's not even done yet. Things that I always have in my pantry that is really out of the pantry because this is a big jar that we use for rice, but we use a lot of rice and we eat a lot of rice, that's for sure. Latinos, we eat a lot of rice because we do a lot of things. We're very creative with rice. And usually I have either vegetable oil or canola oil, and basically this is how it is. Friends, you guys already have like a little tour of my pantry. I hope you didn't get scared, but if you think about marry a Latin woman, be ready because this is what you can expect, especially if she loves to cook. Because I mean, some ladies they're not too fanatic of the kitchen, but the ones that like me, we love to eat and cook. Expect that. Expect it because it's gonna be a fun trip every time you go to the supermarket with us. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you in my next video. This way I can show you a little bit more of my kitchen and my gadgets and my refrigerator and everything else that I have. You guys are gonna have fun and you're gonna see what happened. So it's fun. It's fun to me. To me, being in the kitchen is like being in a toy store. That's how it is. So I hope you enjoy the video and see you in my next one. Bye bye.